it's Grant Abbott from the business section of Vanuatu TV. Today we're talking with Iain Johns, partner of PKF Vanuatu, about setting up a business in Vanuatu. Hi Ian, how are you?
Well, thanks, Grant.
So give us the inside drill on, if I want to come over and set up a business or make a property development in Vanuatu, what are some of the things I absolutely must do?
Well, I think the first thing that you should do is to seek advice. Again, you're going into a new country, so you need to make sure that anything that you do right. The first step, as I say, probably come in and see us and we can point you in the right direction. The first step after that is that you really must go and get your VIPA approval, which is the equivalent of, say, Australia's Foreign Investment Review Board. And if you are looking to carry on business in Vanuatu, as opposed to just hold a passive investment, you will require a VIPA approval. From the VIPA approval, all of your other registrations become largely automatic, although there are application forms and due process and normal government departments that you have to deal with.
Now, I've found, just being over here myself and being a resident here now for quite a few months, is that things can get done quite quickly. You know, to open up a bank account, it might only take 10 minutes, and there's a lot of stuff there that's really makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, I think so. I think that the banks and the business houses here are used to new people coming in, and they're used to the sorts of problems that you're going to be encountering. So it's a matter of having horses for courses to help you in those particular areas.
So you can get business finance here, lending finance quite easily?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, obviously the banks have their criteria and they'll be assessing you as they would in any other jurisdiction, but certainly for borrowing against commercial property and borrowing to acquire business, it's all something you should talk to your bank about, that's right.
Tell me just a bit about the secrecy provisions here too, because they're a fairly important indication when people come over as to what happens as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, it depends on how it's structured, I suppose, which legal entity and how it's structured ultimately. Vanuatu is known for its confidentiality, particularly with the use of international companies, but again, it's something which must be evaluated in all circumstances.
Okay, so it's just a typical Westminster system. We've got trusts, we've got companies. What do you generally advise your clients on?
Well, again, it depends on their facts and circumstances, Grant. I mean, I think that, when we sit down with someone, we say, well, look, you've got liability issues, or you might have some tax advantages by structuring it through a company. Commonly, new business here are structured through a corporate vehicle, and the shareholdings are held, as based on people's particular circumstances and directorships. There is a Vanuatu local director required for a local company, and it also depends on whether you're going to be taking up residency as well.
Just as a final point, you've obviously been here a while. What sort of business opportunities or what sort of business have you seen just come up and spring up in the last couple of years?
Well, probably the main thing is that we've seen a growth in the number of property developments going on. People are opening up their eyes to Vanuatu now for various reasons and seeing it as an alternative lifestyle. So probably that's one, and also we're seeing a lot of little boutique tourism developments come through as well, Grant.
So that's also then expanding into like more boutique shops. So it's you can see in 4 or 5 years' time, where would we be?
Well, I think we're sort of hopefully at the base of a big wave, and I think that as the property development fuels the rest of the economy, we're going to see growth throughout the other areas. Hopefully in 5 years' time, we'll be sort of trying to get up to the stage that the Fijis and then, the New Caledonians are like, and really plant Vanuatu firmly on the map.
So if anyone wants to set up a business or can see a business opportunity, best person to get in contact with is obviously yourself. What's your email address?
Email's pkf@vanuatu.com.vu.
And make sure that you really get that good advice. There's some awesome business opportunities over here. It's Grant Abbott from Vanuatu TV, signing off.